Hello and welcome to Dreams of History. Introduction: The Enigma of the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not just an iconic monument, it's an enigma that has withstood the test of time, standing proudly in the desert for over 4,500 years. Rising from the vast, golden sands of Egypt, this ancient structure has become one of the most recognizable symbols of human achievement. But its true purpose and the methods used to construct it have remained a mystery. In a world full of technological advancements, we still struggle to fully understand the secrets locked within its stone walls. Imagine this: a structure so large and perfectly aligned that even in the modern age, we find it nearly impossible to replicate its construction methods. The pyramid's mathematical precision, the alignment of its blocks, and its relationship with the stars are just a few of the things that baffle us. Despite the countless studies, theories, and excavations, much about the Great Pyramid remains as elusive as the day it was built. But why is it that, after thousands of years, this architectural wonder still holds so many secrets? Why is it that we still don't fully understand how the ancient Egyptians were able to build such a monumental structure with the tools and technologies of their time? And more importantly, why did they build it in the first place? For centuries, historians and archaeologists have debated the pyramid's purpose. Was it simply a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, a final resting place meant to honor the king? Or could it have been a gateway to the heavens, a cosmic monument designed to align humanity with the stars? Could it be that this mysterious pyramid was not just a physical structure, but a symbol, a key, or even a message for those who would come after? Imagine standing before this massive structure, feeling the weight of its history, and wondering, what if the pyramid isn't just a tomb? What if it's a message meant to last for millennia? What if it's not simply a monument to one king, but to all of humanity? The more we look at it, the more we realize that the Great Pyramid's significance is far deeper than we could have ever expected. Every part of the Great Pyramid seems to have been built with a purpose that goes beyond mere engineering. It's as though the Egyptians embedded ancient knowledge into every stone, encoded secrets that would remain hidden for generations. What if the Great Pyramid is more than just an ancient monument? What if it's a repository of knowledge, a cosmic blueprint, and a gateway to understanding the universe itself? Let's consider the most compelling question of all. How was the Great Pyramid built? We know it was built with over 3 million limestone blocks, each one weighing several tons. But what's most incredible isn't just the size of the pyramid, it's the precision with which it was constructed. The blocks fit together with such exactness that there's barely room for even a sheet of paper to slide between them. How could the Egyptians achieve this level of precision without the advanced tools and machinery we use today? It's almost as though the pyramid's construction was planned with mathematical perfection, as though each stone, each block, each measurement was part of a larger cosmic design. This is where the mystery deepens. The alignment of the Great Pyramid with the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, is astonishing. It's almost perfectly aligned with the true north, a feat that, for centuries, has puzzled even modern engineers. How did the ancient Egyptians, with their rudimentary tools, achieve such precision? Could it be that they had knowledge passed down from a lost civilization? Or was this knowledge divinely inspired? But it's not just the construction that remains a mystery. The pyramid's alignment with the stars is just as baffling. The Great Pyramid aligns almost perfectly with Orion's belt, a constellation that the ancient Egyptians closely associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This alignment is not just coincidental. It is a deliberate, precise feature of the pyramid's design. But why did the ancient Egyptians link the pyramid to Orion? Could this alignment serve as a cosmic marker, connecting the pharaohs to the gods and ensuring their eternal passage to the afterlife? The more we explore the Great Pyramid, the more we realize that its design is filled with mathematical marvels that go beyond the realm of simple construction. The pyramid's dimensions seem to be based on the golden ratio in pi, two fundamental mathematical constants that even modern mathematicians and engineers are still studying today. The use of pi in the design of the pyramid is particularly puzzling. It seems as if the ancient Egyptians had knowledge of mathematical principles that weren't officially discovered until thousands of years later. Now let's step back and ask, what if the pyramid's design wasn't just about aligning it with the stars, or even about creating a tomb for a pharaoh? What if the pyramid had a deeper function? What if it was built as a spiritual guide, a symbol of cosmic order, or a message from the stars? Could the Great Pyramid be a key that holds the knowledge to unlock ancient wisdom that has been lost to time? The idea that the pyramid might have been built with cosmic knowledge isn't a new one. Throughout history, various theorists and researchers have suggested that the Egyptians' knowledge was far more advanced than we once thought. Some even believe that the ancient Egyptians had help from extraterrestrial civilizations who shared their wisdom and knowledge, helping the Egyptians build such an extraordinary monument. And while these theories may sound outlandish to some, they are not entirely without merit. We must ask ourselves, how could such an ancient civilization possess the knowledge of the stars, the math behind pi, and the principles of geometry that even modern science continues to study? Could the ancient Egyptians have been the recipients of divine or otherworldly wisdom? And if so, what did they want us to learn? Chapter 2. The construction. How was the Great Pyramid built? When you stand before the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the first questions that comes to mind is, how was it built? After all, it's not just any structure. The Great Pyramid is a monumental achievement that stands as the largest of all the pyramids on the Giza Plateau. At over 450 feet tall and covering an area of 13 acres, it's no wonder that it continues to amaze us to this day. But what is truly astonishing about the pyramid is the precision with which it was constructed. The pyramid was built with over 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons. And despite being so large and made of such heavy materials, the pyramid is remarkably precise. The stones are fitted together so tightly that there's barely any room between them, a feat of engineering that modern architects and engineers still find difficult to replicate. This level of precision is not just about building a large structure. It's about perfect alignment. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost exactly with the cardinal points of the compass, north, south, east, and west. To put this into perspective, the error in alignment is less than 0.05 degrees. The ancient Egyptians achieved this impeccable accuracy without modern tools like compasses, GPS, or lasers. So the question remains, how did they do it? At the time of its construction, the ancient Egyptians didn't have access to the advanced machinery and technology we use today. So, how did they move and position massive stones, each weighing tons, without cranes, trucks, or forklifts? How did they achieve such mathematical and geometrical precision using only simple tools like levers, ramps, and ropes? Let's break it down and examine the methods and theories that have been proposed to explain how the Great Pyramid was built. One of the most widely accepted theories is the use of ramps. Since the pyramid was built in layers, with each layer getting smaller as it ascended, the ancient Egyptians likely used sloping ramps to transport the huge stones up to the construction site. These ramps could have been straight, zigzagging, or even spiral-shaped around the pyramid's exterior. The stones would have been hauled up the ramps, either by human labor or possibly with the help of rolls or sledges that allowed the workers to move them with greater ease. But here's where it gets complicated. The problem with the ramp theory is that we still don't know exactly what kind of ramps the Egyptians used or where they placed them. Some theories suggest that the ramps were built along the side of the pyramid, but these would have had to be incredibly steep and would have required a lot of labor. Other ideas propose internal ramps that were built inside the pyramid as it was being constructed. The mystery of the ramps remains unsolved. But one thing is clear. The ancient Egyptians must have had a highly organized system for lifting, moving, and placing the stones with such precision. In addition to ramps, some researchers believe that the Egyptians might have had access to advanced technology that has been lost to time. Could they have used tools or methods that have been forgotten? There's evidence to suggest that the Egyptians possessed knowledge of advanced engineering principles. Some even speculate that the pyramid was built with help from extraterrestrial technologies or advanced machines that have since been lost. While this idea is controversial and not widely accepted by mainstream scholars, it highlights just how advanced the construction techniques of the pyramid were, far beyond what we would expect from a civilization that, by modern standards, lacked advanced machinery. Another theory is that the Egyptians might have used counterweight systems to help lift the massive blocks. These systems would have worked on the principle of leverage, using weights and pulleys to hoist the stones up to higher levels as the pyramid took shape. This theory is based on the assumption that the Egyptians had a deep understanding of basic mechanical principles like leverage, force, and counterbalance. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the pyramid's construction is not just how it was built, but why it was built with such precision. Could the pyramid's exact measurements and alignment have been part of a larger plan? A plan that goes beyond just creating a tomb for a pharaoh? Some researchers believe that the Great Pyramid was designed with a deeper purpose in mind. It's aligned with the stars, especially Orion's belt, and many have speculated that its construction was meant to connect the pharaoh's soul with the heavens. In Egyptian mythology, the pharaoh was thought to be a divine ruler whose journey to the afterlife would take him to join the gods, especially Osiris, the god of the afterlife. The alignment of the pyramid with Orion's belt suggests that it was designed not only as a tomb, but as a cosmic beacon, a gateway to the stars. Moreover, the dimensions of the pyramid correspond to astronomical measurements. The height of the pyramid is said to be in alignment with the circumference of the Earth. A coincidence? Or did the ancient Egyptians possess knowledge of the Earth's dimensions that was beyond the capabilities of their time? This connection between the pyramid's proportions and the Earth's geometry is a subject of intense debate among scholars and researchers. The more we examine the construction techniques and astronomical alignments of the Great Pyramid, the more we realize that it may have been designed not just as a physical structure, but as a symbol, a cosmic monument. It was more than just a tomb for a pharaoh. It was a monument that spoke to the heavens, a structure that connected humanity to the stars. So, while the construction methods remain a mystery, one thing is clear: the Great Pyramid was built with a level of sophistication that we can only begin to comprehend. It was not just about moving massive blocks and stacking them on top of one another. It was about creating something that would stand the test of time, something that could transcend generations, and something that was tied to the cosmic forces of the universe. The true methods behind the pyramid's construction may forever remain unknown, but its purpose and the knowledge it holds are still very much a mystery waiting to be uncovered. Chapter 3. Astronomical alignment and cosmic significance. As we stand before the Great Pyramid of Giza, one thing becomes immediately clear. It's not just a structure built for the pharaoh. The pyramid's design was intricately linked to the stars, and Orion's belt in particular. But why? Why would the ancient Egyptians, in all their wisdom, align this massive monument so precisely with a distant constellation? What deeper connection could they have had to the stars that we've only begun to understand? The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with Orion's belt, a prominent constellation in the night sky. But this alignment is not simply a matter of coincidence. It is intentional and precise, more so than any other monument in ancient Egypt. And this alignment is deeply connected to the ancient Egyptian god Osiris, the deity of life, death, and rebirth. In Egyptian mythology, Osiris was the god of the afterlife, and he was associated with the constellation of Orion. For the Egyptians, the stars were not just distant lights in the sky. They were seen as the homes of the gods. The Egyptians believed that the souls of the pharaohs would ascend to the heavens and join the gods in the stars. And Osiris, being the god of the afterlife, was seen as the ruler of the afterlife, guiding the souls of the dead to the stars. Orion's belt, in particular, was considered a direct connection to Osiris, and the alignment of the Great Pyramid with this constellation could have been seen as a cosmic bridge, a yonder's pathway for the pharaoh's soul to ascend to the afterlife. But it's not just about the alignment with Orion's belt. The pyramid's position on Earth also seems to be deliberately chosen to reflect a deeper cosmic symbolism. The Great Pyramid is positioned in such a way that it aligns with the cardinal points of the compass, north, south, east, and west, with incredible accuracy. In fact, its alignment with true north is so precise that the error is only 0.05 degrees. This level of mathematical precision could not have been an accident. The Egyptians must have understood the geometrical principles that govern the earth and the stars. And it's this understanding that may explain the pyramid's cosmic significance. It's not just a tomb or a monument, it's a symbol, a representation of the cosmos, and a bridge between earth and the divine. In Egyptian culture, the idea of cosmic order was central to their beliefs. They believed that the gods in the universe were governed by a set of rules and laws, what we now refer to as cosmic laws. The Great Pyramid, with its precise alignments and mathematical properties, could have been built as a representation of these cosmic laws, reflecting the order of the universe and humanity's place within it. Orion's belt, in particular, was seen as the gateway to the heavens. The stars of Orion were thought to be the home of Osiris, and the pyramid's alignment with this constellation may have been an attempt to align the pharaoh with Osiris, ensuring that his soul would ascend to the heavens and be reborn into eternity. In this way, the pyramid wasn't just a tomb for the pharaoh, it was a spiritual tool designed to guide the pharaoh's soul to the afterlife. The connection between the pyramid and Osiris is also reflected in the pyramid's design itself. The shape of the pyramid, with its pointed top, could symbolize the connection between earth and the heavens. It represents the journey of the soul, rising from the physical realm and reaching up toward the divine, toward the stars and the gods. The pyramid's geometry and alignment may have been intentionally designed to mirror the journey of the soul, with the pharaoh's spirit traveling up the pyramid's sides and into the heavens, much like the souls of the dead were thought to ascend toward the stars. But the cosmic significance of the Great Pyramid doesn't stop there. The pyramid was also built as a reflection of the sun. The ancient Egyptians believed that the sun was the source of life, and it was often associated with the god Ra. The pyramid's angle and dimensions are thought to have been designed to reflect the path of the sun as it moved across the sky. This connection between the pyramid and the sun highlights the cosmic connection between the earth, the gods, and the celestial bodies. It's as if the pyramid was meant to reflect the divine order of the universe, a microcosm of the cosmic forces that govern everything. As the sun rises each day, its rays would have shone down upon the pyramid, casting its shadow across the land. The Egyptians saw the sun as the giver of life, and the pyramid, in its design, could have been meant to reflect the idea of life and rebirth, a continuous cycle that is echoed in the journey of the soul. The pyramid in this sense wasn't just an architectural feat. It was a symbol of cosmic balance, representing the balance between life and death, earth and the heavens, the pharaoh and the gods. The alignment of the Great Pyramid with Orion's belt and its cosmic significance in Egyptian culture raises some interesting questions. Was the pyramid simply built as a tomb, or was it a spiritual tool, designed to help the pharaoh transcend his earthly existence and ascend to the afterlife? Did the pyramid's designers believe that their knowledge of the stars and mathematics could somehow connect them to the divine? And if so, what kind of cosmic knowledge did they possess that allowed them to design such a monumental structure with such precision? As we examine these questions, it becomes clear that the Great Pyramid is much more than just a physical monument. It is a symbol of the divine order of the universe, a gateway to the afterlife, and a reflection of the cosmic forces that govern life, death, and rebirth. The pyramid was built to align humanity with the heavens, to connect the pharaoh to the stars, and to reflect the eternal cycle of the soul. The mystery of the Great Pyramid lies not just in its construction, but in its cosmic significance. It stands as a testament to the knowledge of the ancient Egyptians, a knowledge that we are still only beginning to understand. And perhaps, just as the pyramid's alignment with the stars was meant to guide the pharaoh to the afterlife, it now serves to guide us, to unlock the mysteries of the universe and our place in it. Conclusion of section. The Great Pyramid is not just a tomb or a monument. It's a cosmic symbol, representing the alignment between Earth and the heavens, the gods and humanity. Its connection to Orion's belt and Osiris, as well as its alignment with the cardinal points and the sun, reflects a deep understanding of the cosmic order. The pyramid was built to align the pharaoh's soul with the gods, guiding them toward immortality and a connection to the divine. And perhaps in its design, it continues to offer us a glimpse into the universal truths that still elude us today. Chapter 4. Hidden Chambers and the Mystery Beneath. As we continue our journey into the mysteries of the Great Pyramid, we now turn our attention to something that has fascinated researchers, archaeologists, and curious minds for centuries: the hidden chambers and voids that lie beneath the pyramid's surface. For over 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid has stood as a silent sentinel in the Egyptian desert, its towering structure filled with secrets that we have only begun to understand. While the world has long known about the burial chamber of Pharaoh Khufu, there are many who believe that the Great Pyramid holds more than just a tomb. It could be hiding mysteries far deeper than we could have ever imagined. In recent years, cutting-edge technologies such as LiDAR scanning and robotic exploration have allowed scientists to peer deeper into the pyramid's structure, revealing a complex network of hidden chambers and voids that were previously unknown. These discoveries have raised an important question: what might be hidden inside the pyramid? Could these chambers contain ancient artifacts, lost technologies, or knowledge that was deliberately concealed for millennia? One of the most intriguing discoveries came in 2017, when a team of researchers using cosmic ray imaging technology revealed a large void inside the pyramid, located above the Grand Gallery. This void is estimated to be about 30 meters, 98 feet in length, and could potentially be one of the largest hidden spaces in the pyramid. But what could be hidden inside this massive, unexplored void? Could it be a chamber meant for the pharaoh's soul to ascend into the heavens? Or could it be something even more significant, a key to understanding the true purpose of the pyramid? Many theorists speculate that this hidden void might not just be an empty space. It could serve as a cosmic receiver, amplifying the energy needed to open a portal or communicate with other realms. The idea of the pyramid as a cosmic gateway is not new. Throughout history, many have believed that the Great Pyramid was not merely a tomb, but a spiritual tool designed to link the earthly realm with the cosmic. But the mysteries do not stop there. Some researchers believe that other hidden chambers could be hidden deep inside the pyramid, possibly containing ancient texts, scrolls, or even technological artifacts left behind by a lost civilization or advanced beings. Could these chambers contain wisdom or knowledge that was too dangerous or too powerful for the world to know at the time? Was this knowledge locked away to be revealed only at a later time, when humanity was ready to unlock it? The Grand Gallery, which leads to the King's Chamber, is also a focal point for these theories. It's long been considered an important part of the pyramid's design, but the exact purpose of the gallery remains a mystery. Some believe that the gallery was designed to be a spiritual pathway, guiding the pharaoh's soul toward the afterlife. Others think it might have been a ritual space where priests performed ceremonies to prepare the pharaoh for his journey. But could there be hidden elements within the gallery itself, compartments or chambers that were sealed off for a specific purpose? And then, of course, there is the sarcophagus inside the king's chamber. For many years it was assumed that the sarcophagus was the final resting place of Pharaoh Khufu. But when researchers looked closely, they found something strange. The sarcophagus was made of granite, and its dimensions seemed to be imperfectly sized for the pharaoh's body. Why was the sarcophagus built to such precise dimensions? Could it have been designed to hold something other than a body, perhaps a cosmic artifact or a key to unlocking the pyramid's true power? As we delve deeper into the mystery of the hidden chambers, we also need to consider the possibility of secret passageways that may have been deliberately concealed. Could there be hidden tunnels or sealed rooms inside the pyramid, designed to protect something of great importance? The possibility of hidden doorways or undiscovered chambers raises many questions, especially when we consider the ancient Egyptians' keen understanding of geometry and symbolism. Could these hidden spaces have been designed as sacred sanctuaries, places where priests or high-ranking officials could perform rituals in secret? Or could they be guarding something far more important? something that might change the course of human history. Perhaps these chambers are not just a place for the pharaoh's burial, but a repository of knowledge, a vault containing the wisdom of the gods, knowledge that the ancient Egyptians held sacred, and that they believed should only be revealed to the worthy. It's also important to consider the possibility of the pyramid being a giant energy machine, capable of harnessing and storing cosmic energy. Some researchers suggest that the pyramid's internal structure, with its chambers and passageways, could have been designed to function as a device for amplifying spiritual energy. These theories are still largely speculative, but the alignment of the pyramid with celestial bodies and its mathematical precision suggests that it may have had a purpose far beyond what we can fully comprehend. Some of these theories also include the possibility of the pyramid's construction being connected to extraterrestrial influence. Could the ancient Egyptians have received help from otherworldly beings in constructing the pyramid? Were they able to harness knowledge or technologies from beyond Earth, which enabled them to build such a magnificent structure with seemingly advanced techniques? The theories around alien involvement continue to be a source of debate, but it's clear that the pyramid's mysteries go far beyond what can be easily explained by conventional history. In the end, the hidden chambers and voids of the Great Pyramid represent a vast, unexplored mystery. Each discovery raises more questions than answers. But one thing is certain: the pyramid was designed with a purpose that continues to elude us. The secrets that lie within its stones may hold the answers to some of the greatest questions humanity has ever asked. And perhaps in time we will unlock the final mysteries of the Great Pyramid, revealing a deeper understanding of its true function and its place in the cosmic order. Conclusion of section. The hidden chambers and voids inside the Great Pyramid are just as mysterious as the pyramid itself. These unknown spaces raise more questions than answers, with theories ranging from ancient artifacts and hidden wisdom to the possibility of the pyramid being a spiritual tool or even a cosmic device. As we continue to explore these hidden spaces, we may be on the brink of unlocking secrets that could revolutionize our understanding of human history and the universe. Chapter 5: Mathematical and Geometrical Precision. When we think about the Great Pyramid of Giza, we often marvel at its sheer size and the effort it took to construct. But there's something even more remarkable about this ancient monument: the mathematical precision and geometrical patterns embedded in its design. The Great Pyramid is not just a structure of stone. It is a masterpiece of mathematics, a perfect blend of geometry and astounding precision. From the moment you begin to study the pyramid, one thing becomes immediately clear: it was not just built for functional purposes, but as a symbol of cosmic order. Every measurement, every angle, and every proportion seems to have been carefully designed, as though the builders were tapping into universal principles that are still being studied and admired to this day. Take, for example, the pyramid's geometry. The Great Pyramid is constructed with a near-perfect square base, and its sides form an almost exact right triangle. The angles of the pyramid are so precise that they are within a fraction of a degree of being perfectly aligned to the four cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. It's hard to believe that such precision could have been achieved without modern instruments, but somehow the ancient Egyptians managed to do it. Now, let's take a closer look at the mathematical marvels hidden within the pyramid's design. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Great Pyramid is its connection to the number pi, the mathematical constant that represents the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It's a number that has fascinated mathematicians for centuries, and yet, the Great Pyramid appears to embody it in its dimensions. The height of the pyramid and the perimeter of its base are in such a ratio that, if you divide the perimeter of the base by twice the height, you get a value that is astonishingly close to pi, 3140159. In fact, the ratio of the perimeter of the base to twice the height is about 3.416, which is almost exactly pi. This isn't just a coincidence. The pyramid was constructed with a level of mathematical understanding that we would expect from modern engineers, not an ancient civilization. How could the Egyptians have known about pi, a concept that wasn't formally discovered by Western mathematicians until thousands of years later? The only explanation is that they had access to advanced knowledge. Knowledge that was either passed down from earlier civilizations or, some theorize, possibly even given to them by advanced beings. This connection to pi is just the beginning. The golden ratio, another mathematical marvel, is also embedded in the design of the Great Pyramid. The golden ratio, approximately 1.618, is a mathematical ratio that appears throughout nature, from the spiral of galaxies to the arrangement of petals on a flower. It has been called the divine proportion, and it is often seen as a symbol of beauty and perfection. The pyramid's proportions also reflect this ratio. If you take the height of the pyramid and divide it by half the length of its base, you get a value that is approximately equal to the golden ratio. This is not a coincidence either. The ancient Egyptians were clearly aware of this ratio, and they incorporated it into the pyramid's design in a way that speaks to their understanding of universal principles. But the question remains, how did the Egyptians know about pi and the golden ratio? These concepts are deeply embedded in the very fabric of the Great Pyramid, and yet there is no direct evidence that the ancient Egyptians had access to the kinds of advanced mathematical tools and theories that we use today. So how could they have constructed such a mathematically perfect structure without modern instruments? Some theories suggest that the Egyptians had access to knowledge that was far beyond their time, possibly from ancient civilizations that were lost to history, or even from advanced extraterrestrial sources. Others believe that the Egyptians were simply able to harness universal principles that were already inherent in nature and the cosmos, applying these principles to create a perfect structure that embodied the very essence of cosmic harmony. What we do know is that the mathematical precision of the pyramid goes far beyond the typical skills of an ancient civilization. The angles, ratios, and proportions in the Great Pyramid suggest a level of understanding that was, in many ways, ahead of its time. This wasn't just an act of construction. It was an act of cosmic design. The pyramid's geometric and mathematical patterns seem to reflect the universal laws of nature, the same laws that govern the growth of plants, the spiral of galaxies, and the motion of celestial bodies. The Great Pyramid, in this sense, is a microcosm of the universe. Its design mirrors the patterns of the cosmos, connecting the earth to the heavens. What makes these mathematical connections so compelling is not just their accuracy, but their symbolism. The pyramid wasn't just built as a physical structure. It was built to embody the laws of the universe, to connect the pharaoh with the cosmic order. In essence, the Great Pyramid could be seen as a symbol of unity, bringing together the principles of mathematics, geometry, and astronomy in one harmonious design. But it's not just the Great Pyramid that showcases these mathematical principles. The entire Giza Plateau is carefully laid out with similar attention to cosmic alignment and mathematical precision. The pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, along with the Sphinx, seem to be arranged in a way that reflects the positions of stars in the Orion constellation. And this connection to the stars is also a reflection of the cosmic geometry that governed the Egyptians' view of the universe. The precision with which the Great Pyramid was designed and constructed, with its connection to pi and the golden ratio, is just one of the many mysteries that continue to intrigue researchers and historians. How could a civilization without modern technology achieve such extraordinary precision? The answer might lie in the ancient wisdom that was passed down to them, wisdom that we are still trying to understand today. Conclusion of section: The Great Pyramid of Giza is a testament not only to the Egyptians' engineering skills, but also to their understanding of universal mathematics. Its perfect geometry, the alignment with the cardinal points, and the connection to pi and the golden ratio suggest that the pyramid was designed with a deeper purpose in mind, a purpose that reaches beyond just building a tomb. It's as if the pyramid was meant to reflect the cosmic laws that govern our world, creating a link between Earth and the heavens, a symbol of cosmic harmony and universal order. Chapter 6. Theories about the true purpose of the Great Pyramid. When we think of the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the first ideas that comes to mind is that it was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, the ruler for whom the pyramid was originally constructed. It's the most widely accepted view, and for centuries, this has been the prevailing narrative. But as we dive deeper into the mysteries of the pyramid, we start to realize that its true purpose might be far more complex and cosmic than we ever imagined. Was the Great Pyramid really just a final resting place for a pharaoh, or was it something more? Could it have been designed as a spiritual monument, a gateway to the heavens, or perhaps even a tool for unlocking greater cosmic knowledge? Let's explore the various theories that surround the true purpose of the Great Pyramid. These ideas have evolved over the years, with some researchers and theorists proposing that the pyramid's significance goes far beyond a tomb. Theories suggest that the Great Pyramid may have been built as a cosmic instrument, a portal, or even a sacred structure meant to connect Earth with higher realms. Theory number 1. The pyramid as a tomb. The most commonly held belief, and the one that most of the world has accepted, is that the Great Pyramid was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. The traditional story tells us that the pyramid was meant to house the king's body and ensure his safe passage into the afterlife. According to ancient Egyptian beliefs, the pharaoh was a divine ruler, and upon death, his soul would ascend to join the gods. The pyramid, then, would serve as a ritual space designed to facilitate this transition. Supporters of this theory point to the burial chamber and the sarcophagus inside the pyramid as evidence of its tomb-like function. However, as we've seen in previous sections, the pyramid is filled with mysteries that go beyond what we would expect from a simple tomb. The alignment with the stars, the mathematical precision, and the hidden chambers suggest that there may be more to the pyramid's design than just serving as a funeral site. While the tomb theory remains the most widely accepted, it may not account for all the astronomical alignments, the mathematical marvels, or the pyramid's incredible accuracy. Perhaps the pyramid served as a tool for something greater, a cosmic gateway, or a spiritual monument. Theory number. The pyramid as a cosmic tool. One of the more fascinating theories suggests that the Great Pyramid was not just a tomb, but a cosmic tool, designed to amplify energy, transmit signals, or even open a portal to other realms. According to this idea, the pyramid was built with specific geometric principles and astronomical alignments to serve as a spiritual transmitter or a cosmic beacon. In this theory, the pyramid could have been constructed to interact with the universe's energy, drawing in cosmic forces and channeling them into the Earth. The precision with which the pyramid is aligned to the stars, especially Orion's belt, suggests that it might have been meant to connect Earth with the cosmos. Could the Great Pyramid have been built as a spiritual machine, a tool designed to amplify divine energy and link the pharaoh with the gods? Some researchers believe that the pyramid's internal chambers and voids were designed not just to house a pharaoh's body, but to act as a vessel for spiritual energy, or even a cosmic radio that could transmit signals to otherworldly beings. The mysterious voids inside the pyramid could hold the key to understanding this cosmic function. If the pyramid was indeed a tool of cosmic significance, its design was likely based on ancient knowledge of energy fields, sound frequencies, and spiritual resonance, knowledge that the Egyptians may have possessed or inherited from ancient civilizations. Theory number. The pyramid as a spiritual monument. Another theory proposes that the Great Pyramid wasn't built just as a tomb or a tool, but as a spiritual monument, a symbol of humanity's connection to the divine. According to this theory, the pyramid's purpose was to act as a spiritual gateway, a bridge between the material world and the spiritual realm. The ancient Egyptians believed in the concept of the Ka, or spirit, which would leave the body after death and travel to the afterlife. The pyramid in this view wasn't just a tomb, but a sacred structure designed to guide the pharaoh's spirit to join the gods in the heavens. In this context, the mathematical precision of the pyramid takes on symbolic significance. The pyramid's alignment with the stars, especially Orion's belt, and its connection to the gods, suggests that it was more than just a monument to a king. It was a representation of the divine order of the universe, designed to reflect the relationship between the pharaoh, the gods, and the cosmic forces. The Great Pyramid could be seen as an eternal spiritual monument, symbolizing humanity's connection to the divine. The pyramid's geometry, with its precise angles and perfect proportions, could represent the harmony of the cosmos and the afterlife that the pharaoh was meant to join. Instead of a mere tomb, It could have been intended as a spiritual device designed to facilitate the pharaoh's spiritual journey, guiding his soul as it ascended to the stars, joining the gods in eternal life. Theory number: the pyramid as a cosmic gateway. One of the most intriguing theories is that the Great Pyramid was built as a gateway to the stars, designed to connect the earthly realm with higher dimensions or even extraterrestrial civilizations. This theory suggests that the pyramid's precise alignment with the stars, particularly with Orion, could indicate that it was meant to act as a portal, not just for the pharaoh's soul, but for humanity's connection with the cosmos. Could the Great Pyramid have been constructed as a cosmic gateway, built with advanced knowledge of the stars to facilitate a connection between Earth and other realms? The alignment with Orion could be symbolic of cosmic communication, perhaps even a signal or beacon designed to contact other civilizations. Some theorists speculate that the pyramid was designed to amplify energies or frequencies, allowing for communication with the stars or even extraterrestrial beings. Theory number: the pyramid as a symbol of divine knowledge. Finally, another theory proposes that the Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb or a spiritual monument. It was a repository of divine knowledge, built to contain the secrets of the universe. According to this theory, the pyramid's design was encoded with wisdom, knowledge that was meant to be passed down to future generations. This knowledge could be related to mathematics, astronomy, or even spiritual wisdom that was ahead of its time. Could the pyramid be a divine library, storing cosmic wisdom that was meant to be revealed when humanity was ready to understand it? The idea that the pyramid was built to house advanced knowledge is not new. For centuries, many have wondered if the pyramid holds secrets that could revolutionize our understanding of the world, secrets that have been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years. Conclusion of section. The true purpose of the Great Pyramid of Giza remains a mystery, and there is no single theory that can fully explain its construction. Was it a tomb, a spiritual monument, a cosmic tool, or even a gateway to the stars? Perhaps it was all of these things, a multi-dimensional structure designed to serve different functions at different levels. The pyramid's alignment with the stars, its mathematical precision, and its geometrical patterns suggest that it is far more than just a tomb. It is a symbol, a cosmic blueprint, meant to connect humanity with the gods, the heavens, and perhaps even alien civilizations. Chapter 7. Ancient Egyptian knowledge and wisdom. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not just a monument of stone. It is a reflection of the extraordinary knowledge and wisdom possessed by the ancient Egyptians. To truly understand the pyramid and its significance, we must look beyond its physical form and delve into the mindset and worldview of the civilization that built it. The ancient Egyptians were not only master builders, but also visionaries whose understanding of the world was based on a deep connection to the cosmos, the earth, and the divine forces that govern them. Their knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and spirituality was advanced in ways that we are still trying to fully comprehend today. Let's start with their astronomical knowledge. The Egyptians were among the earliest civilizations to study the stars, the sun, and the moon, and they had an astounding understanding of the celestial bodies. Their calendars were based on the movements of the stars, particularly the star Sirius, which they associated with the goddess Isis, and the constellation Orion, which they linked to the god Osiris. The Egyptians believed that the gods came from the heavens, and their view of the universe was deeply cosmic. This celestial connection was reflected in the design of their temples, pyramids, and rituals. The Great Pyramid, with its alignment to Orion's belt, is a clear example of how the Egyptians embedded their understanding of the stars into their architecture. The pyramid was not just a structure meant to honor a pharaoh. It was a spiritual tool, aligning the pharaoh's soul with the gods and guiding it toward immortality in the afterlife. But the Egyptians' knowledge was not limited to the stars. Their understanding of mathematics was just as advanced. The Great Pyramid's design reveals their ability to work with complex geometric principles. The ratio of the pyramid's height to the base's perimeter is remarkably close to the value of pi. The pyramid's dimensions also reflect the golden ratio, another mathematical concept that is deeply embedded in nature and the cosmos. The fact that the Egyptians were able to incorporate such advanced mathematics into the pyramid's design speaks to their sophisticated understanding of geometry, ratios, and proportions, knowledge that wasn't rediscovered by Western mathematicians until thousands of years later. It is believed that the Egyptians understood that the universe itself operates on a set of universal principles, and their ability to apply these principles in the construction of the pyramid is one of the most awe-inspiring aspects of their knowledge. Their mathematical and geometrical expertise was not just about practicality. It was about embodying the cosmic order and ensuring that the pyramid was perfectly aligned with the forces of nature and the gods. Moving beyond astronomy and mathematics, the Egyptians had a profound connection to spirituality. Their worldview was deeply shaped by their beliefs in the afterlife, the immortality of the soul, and the cyclical nature of life and death. The Great Pyramid and the entire Giza Plateau can be seen as a spiritual monument designed to guide the pharaoh's soul into the next world. The Egyptians believed in the existence of a spiritual force known as the Ka, which was the soul of the individual. The Ka would continue to exist after death, and it was believed that the pharaoh's Ka would ascend to the heavens to join the gods. The pyramid was built to facilitate this journey, acting as a spiritual vehicle that would guide the pharaoh's Ka through the afterlife. The alignment of the pyramid with Orion's belt, the starry sky, and the gods reflects the Egyptians' belief that the pharaoh's journey was not just physical but spiritual, a journey to the stars where he would become one with the divine. The Egyptians were also keenly aware of the relationship between the earth and the heavens. The pyramids were constructed as symbolic links between the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. The Great Pyramid, in particular, was carefully designed to align with the stars and to serve as a connection to the divine forces of the universe. Its proportions, angles, and alignment with celestial bodies speak to a deep understanding of the cosmic laws that govern the universe. This deep connection between the earth and the heavens is also reflected in the Egyptian religious system. The gods were seen as rulers of the cosmos, governing not only the heavens, but also the forces of nature, such as the sun, the river Nile, and the earth itself. The Egyptians understood that the gods and humanity were connected through a divine order that was reflected in the very design of the pyramid. In this sense, the Great Pyramid is not just a physical structure. It is a spiritual device designed to reflect the cosmic balance that the Egyptians believed governed the universe. Its mathematical and geometrical precision mirrored the cosmic order, and its alignment with the stars ensured that the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife would be aligned with the divine. The ancient Egyptians also had an exceptional knowledge of medicine, architecture, and engineering. Their ability to construct the pyramids and other monumental structures with such precision and skill speaks to their profound understanding of materials and structural integrity. The Great Pyramid, with its complex internal chambers, air shafts, and precise measurements, is a testament to the Egyptians' expertise in both the art of construction and their spiritual beliefs. What's even more remarkable is how this knowledge has been passed down through the ages. Despite the loss of much of their ancient wisdom, many of the principles that the Egyptians mastered in fields like mathematics, astronomy, and spirituality are still with us today. The Egyptians understood the importance of balance in both their physical constructions and their spiritual beliefs. This balance was seen not only in the construction of the Great Pyramid, but also in the way they understood the universe as a whole. The Great Pyramid is a culmination of this wisdom. It stands as a monument to the ancient Egyptians' understanding of the universe, from the stars to the earth, and their ability to weave these elements together in a perfect structure. It is a symbol of their deep knowledge and a reminder of the incredible intelligence that ancient civilizations possessed. Conclusion of section. The ancient Egyptians were far more than just builders of grand monuments. They were visionaries whose knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and spirituality was ahead of its time. The Great Pyramid is not just a tomb or a simple monument. It's a reflection of the cosmic principles that governed their worldview. The pyramid was built to embody the universal laws of order, and its mathematical precision and geometrical patterns demonstrate the Egyptians' astounding wisdom. As we continue to study the pyramid and uncover its secrets, we are not just exploring the past. We are tapping into a deep cosmic wisdom that has been passed down through the ages. Chapter 8. The Pyramid and the Lost Civilizations. As we continue to explore the Great Pyramid of Giza, we find ourselves confronted with a question that has baffled researchers, historians, and theorists for centuries. Was the Great Pyramid the work of the ancient Egyptians alone? Or could it have been influenced by lost civilizations, or even extraterrestrial beings? The more we look at the pyramid, the more we begin to see that its construction might hold the key to a much larger, more complex puzzle. The existence of lost civilizations that may have shaped humanity's history in ways we've only begun to understand. The idea of lost civilizations, the idea of lost civilizations, advanced cultures that existed long before recorded history, is not a new one. Across the world there are ancient structures, monuments, and artifacts that defy explanation. From the mysterious Nazca lines in Peru to the megalithic structures of Stonehenge in England, we find evidence of ancient peoples who seem to possess knowledge and skills far beyond their time. But the question remains, where did this knowledge come from? Could it be that ancient civilizations, now lost to the sands of time, passed on their wisdom to later cultures? When we turn our attention to the Great Pyramid, we are faced with an overwhelming sense of awe. The pyramid is not just a marvel of engineering. It is a testament to a level of knowledge that seems almost out of place for its time. Its mathematical precision, astronomical alignments, and geometrical complexity suggest that the Egyptians could have had access to knowledge that wasn't developed by them, but perhaps passed down from an older, lost civilization. Some theorists believe that the Great Pyramid was built by a civilization that existed long before the Egyptians, a civilization that was far more advanced in terms of technology, mathematics, and astronomy than we have ever realized. This civilization might have been destroyed in a cataclysmic event, such as a natural disaster, that wiped out their cities and erased their records. The knowledge they left behind, however, could have been passed on through the Egyptians, who used it to build the Great Pyramid. But could this lost civilization have been even older than we imagine? Could it have been a civilization that predated even the Egyptians? Some theorists suggest that the knowledge embedded in the Great Pyramid could have come from a global network of ancient cultures that shared their wisdom across vast distances. Could this ancient wisdom have been passed down from a civilization that once spanned the globe, a civilization whose influence can be seen in cultures and monuments all around the world? Alien influence and the Great Pyramid. Another theory that has been proposed is that the Great Pyramid may not have been built by humans alone. Could it have been influenced by alien beings or even constructed with their help? The idea that extraterrestrial beings may have played a role in shaping the Great Pyramid is one that has fascinated people for centuries. The precision with which the pyramid was built, the alignment with Orion's belt, and the advanced mathematical knowledge embedded in the structure suggest that the Egyptians could have had help from otherworldly sources. Could they have received knowledge or technology from extraterrestrial beings, whose advanced understanding of the cosmos allowed them to build such a monumental structure? Some researchers point to the idea that the ancient Egyptians may not have been capable of building such a precise monument on their own. After all, the tools and technology available to them were far less advanced than what we have today. Could it be that the Great Pyramid was designed by beings from another world, who shared their knowledge of the cosmos and the universe with the Egyptians? This theory is often referred to as the idea of alien intervention, the belief that extraterrestrial beings may have guided or even directly assisted ancient civilizations in the construction of their monuments. While this theory is controversial and often dismissed by mainstream scholars, it raises interesting questions about the origins of human knowledge and achievement. Could it be that the Great Pyramid, with its incredible mathematical precision and astronomical alignment, is evidence of alien influence, a symbol of humanity's first contact with advanced civilizations from beyond Earth? Global connections and ancient knowledge shared across the world. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the Great Pyramid, one thing becomes clear. This monumental structure is not isolated in its significance. Across the globe, we see evidence of similar ancient structures and symbols that suggest a shared global knowledge. From the pyramids in Mesoamerica, such as the Pyramid of the Sun in Teotihuacan, to the megalithic sites in Europe like Stonehenge, and the ziggurats in Mesopotamia, we find evidence of a shared architectural language, the pyramid. Could these global structures all be part of a larger, interconnected world of ancient civilizations that communicated across vast distances, sharing knowledge about mathematics, astronomy, and spirituality? The similarity in design and structure between these ancient pyramids suggests that there may have been some form of cross-cultural influence, whether through trade, migration, or even a unified global civilization that existed in prehistory. In some of the most remote regions of the world, we find similar patterns in the architecture, construction techniques, and even the spiritual beliefs of ancient cultures. The pyramids in Egypt, Mesoamerica, and China, the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, and even the stone circles of the British Isles all suggest a shared understanding of the cosmos and the laws of nature. These cultures may have been aware of one another, exchanging ideas, philosophies, and technologies that ultimately shaped their civilizations. Could the Great Pyramid of Giza have been the centerpiece of this ancient global network, a symbol of the knowledge and wisdom shared by these ancient cultures? Was it possible that the Egyptians, in constructing the pyramid, were building a monument not just to Pharaoh Khufu, but to the cosmic wisdom that had been passed down through the ages from lost civilizations, possibly even extraterrestrial civilizations? Some researchers propose that the knowledge encoded in the Great Pyramid could be the legacy of these ancient cultures, a knowledge that was lost after a global catastrophe wiped out these advanced civilizations. As a result, the Great Pyramid may be one of the few remaining monuments to this lost wisdom, standing as a testament to the global connections and shared knowledge that once existed between civilizations around the world. Conclusion of section. The Great Pyramid of Giza is more than just a monumental tomb. It may also be a symbol of the lost civilizations that came before the Egyptians, civilizations whose knowledge has shaped human history. Whether influenced by alien beings, advanced human cultures, or a global network of ancient civilizations, the pyramid stands as a mystery that holds the keys to understanding the lost wisdom of the past. Its precision, its alignment with the stars, and its connection to cosmic forces suggest that the pyramid was not just a tomb for a pharaoh, but a monument to a greater cosmic order, an order that links humanity to the stars and to the civilizations that may have guided us along the way. Chapter 9. Modern discoveries and ongoing researches. We stand at the threshold of the 21st century. The Great Pyramid of Giza continues to captivate our imaginations and fuel our desire to uncover its mysteries. For centuries, historians and archaeologists have been trying to understand how such an incredible structure could have been built with the technology of the ancient Egyptians. But now, thanks to the advancements in modern technology, we are beginning to uncover new truths about the pyramid. Truths that were once hidden beneath layers of stone, dust, and time. In recent years, groundbreaking technologies like LiDAR scanning, infrared imaging, and robotic exploration have allowed researchers to peer deep inside the pyramid and make stunning discoveries that challenge our previous understanding of this ancient wonder. These discoveries are opening up new possibilities and offering us a glimpse into the true nature of the Great Pyramid, a monument that may hold secrets not just of ancient Egypt, but of human history itself. LiDAR scanning and hidden chambers. One of the most exciting and game-changing technologies used in the study of the Great Pyramid is LiDAR scanning, light detection and ranging. LiDAR technology uses lasers to map the surface of objects and penetrate solid structures, allowing researchers to uncover hidden voids and chambers that are otherwise invisible to the naked eye. In 2017, a team of researchers used LiDAR scanning to peer inside the Great Pyramid in a way that had never been done before. This non-invasive technology revealed the presence of a large void located above the Grand Gallery, a space that measures approximately 30 meters, 98 feet in length. The discovery of this hidden chamber sent shockwaves through the world of archaeology because it was undetectable through traditional methods. such as X-rays or even more traditional forms of scanning. But the mystery doesn't stop there. The void is one of the largest unknown spaces within the pyramid, and its purpose remains a mystery. Some researchers speculate that this hidden chamber could have been part of the pyramid's original design, perhaps meant to amplify spiritual energy or act as a cosmic receiver. Could this void be a space intended to transmit energy or communication to the gods or the stars? Or could it hold the key to understanding the true purpose of the Great Pyramid, one that we are still only beginning to grasp? LiDAR technology is not just revealing new chambers. It's also helping researchers map out the pyramid with incredible precision. By using LiDAR to scan the entire structure, researchers have been able to create detailed 3D models of the pyramid that allow them to study every aspect of its design, from its geometrical proportions to the alignment of its passages. These models are opening up a new world of possibilities for understanding the pyramid's construction and its cosmic significance. Infrared imaging and unseen secrets, another. Modern technology that is helping to uncover the pyramid's secrets is infrared imaging. This technique uses infrared light to detect heat patterns within solid structures. When applied to the Great Pyramid, infrared imaging allows researchers to see temperature variations within the pyramid's walls and chambers, revealing hidden passages and spaces that were previously undetectable. In 2016, researchers used infrared thermography to detect what appeared to be a hidden chamber within the pyramid's northern face. The temperature variations suggested the presence of a void or unexplored space that had been concealed for millennia. While further studies are needed to confirm the exact nature of this hidden chamber, the use of infrared imaging opens up a new frontier in pyramid research, providing a non-invasive method to explore the inner workings of this ancient structure. Infrared imaging is also allowing researchers to study the pyramid's interior climate. This includes temperature fluctuations and how the pyramid may have been designed to maintain a stable internal environment for the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Could these temperature fluctuations be a deliberate design feature, intended to reflect the eternal cycle of life and death, or perhaps to preserve sacred knowledge within the pyramid? Robotic exploration, going where no human has gone before. As technology continues to evolve, the Great Pyramid is also being explored by robots and automated systems that are capable of navigating areas that were previously inaccessible to human researchers. These robotic explorers are equipped with advanced sensors, cameras, and 360-degree imaging technology, allowing them to move through narrow passageways and examine hidden chambers up close. One of the most famous robotic explorations took place in 1993, when the Pyramid rover was sent into the pyramid's air shafts. These air shafts, which are thought to have been designed to help the pharaoh's soul ascend to the heavens, are incredibly narrow and were once considered impassable. But thanks to robotic technology, researchers were able to send the rover through the shafts and capture detailed images of the walls and openings, leading to new insights into the pyramid's spiritual significance. More recently, robotic cameras have been used to explore the pyramid's mysterious voids, providing a closer look at previously undiscovered spaces within the pyramid's structure. As technology advances, these robotic explorers will continue to uncover more hidden secrets of the Great Pyramid, revealing even more about its design, purpose, and meaning. The role of AI and data analysis. With the rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, researchers are now able to analyze massive amounts of data collected from LiDAR scans, infrared imaging, and robotic explorations in ways that were never possible before. AI algorithms can process thousands of data points, identify patterns, and generate 3D models that provide new insights into the pyramid's structure and design. This data-driven approach is helping to reveal hidden aspects of the pyramid's architecture that might otherwise go unnoticed. It allows researchers to reconstruct the pyramid's original appearance and design, analyze the alignment with celestial bodies, and even simulate the construction techniques used to build such a monumental structure. AI is also helping to connect the dots between the pyramid and other ancient structures around the world. By comparing data from the Great Pyramid with that of Mesoamerican pyramids, ancient megalithic sites, and other spiritual monuments, Researchers are beginning to uncover the global connections between ancient civilizations and their shared knowledge of geometry, astronomy, and spirituality. Conclusion of section. The Great Pyramid of Giza remains one of the greatest mysteries in human history. But thanks to modern technologies like LiDAR scanning, infrared imaging, robotic exploration, and artificial intelligence, we are beginning to peel back the layers of time and uncover its hidden secrets. These discoveries are changing the way we think about the pyramid and its true purpose. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology, we can only imagine what new truths about the Great Pyramid will be revealed in the years to come. What secrets does it still hold? And what new mysteries will be unlocked as we continue to explore this cosmic monument? Conclusion. What does the Great Pyramid hold for humanity? As we reach the final chapter of our journey into the mysteries of the Great Pyramid of Giza, we must step back and take a moment to reflect on everything we've uncovered. Over the course of this exploration, we've delved into the pyramid's construction, its astronomical alignments, its mathematical precision, and the hidden chambers that lie within it. We've considered theories about its true purpose, whether it was built as a tomb, a cosmic tool, or a spiritual monument. We've examined the profound wisdom of the ancient Egyptians, whose astronomical, mathematical, and spiritual knowledge are reflected in the pyramid's design. We've also explored the intriguing idea of lost civilizations and the possibility that the pyramid was influenced by extraterrestrial sources or ancient global connections. Finally, we've looked at how modern technologies, from LiDAR scanning to robotic exploration, are revealing new truths about the pyramid that challenge our understanding of its origins and significance. So, what do we make of all of this? What does the Great Pyramid really hold for humanity? Is it simply a grand tomb for a pharaoh, or does it represent something much deeper, something that we are still trying to understand today? The timeless mystery of the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid is unlike any other structure on Earth. It has stood for over 4,500 years, weathering time, wind, and sand. But its secrets have not yet been fully revealed. The precision with which it was built, the astronomical alignments, and the mathematical patterns embedded within its structure suggest that this pyramid was designed for a purpose far beyond what we can easily comprehend. The hidden chambers, the voids inside the pyramid, and the theories of alien influence all point to something more, something timeless. Could the Great Pyramid be a cosmic key, a monument that holds the answers to humanity's ancient past? Could it be a spiritual tool, a gateway, or a repository of ancient knowledge left behind by a lost civilization? Or perhaps it is all of these things, a structure so profound that it holds within it the potential to unlock the secrets of the universe and humanity's place within it. For centuries, this monument has stood as a mystery, a symbol of both human achievement and the unknown. But as we uncover more and more hidden truths through modern technology and research, we begin to realize that the Great Pyramid is not just a relic of the past. It is a living testament to the wisdom and knowledge that has been passed down through the ages. And perhaps most importantly, it is a reminder that there is still much for us to discover. A timeless key to unlocking humanity's ancient past. The true purpose of the Great Pyramid may never be fully understood in our lifetime. But what we do know is that it is a key that connects us to the past, to the ancient civilizations that once walked this earth, and perhaps even to the cosmic forces that guided their knowledge. Whether it was built as a tomb, a spiritual monument, or a cosmic tool, the pyramid is undoubtedly a symbol of something greater, something that transcends time and space. Perhaps the Great Pyramid was not just a structure meant to honor a pharaoh, but a monument designed to honor humanity's connection to the universe, to the gods, and to the cosmic order that governs us all. It could be that this ancient structure holds the answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask yet. Answers about our origins, our purpose, and our future in the vastness of the cosmos. The discovery of hidden chambers, the understanding of its mathematical and astronomical precision, and the new technologies being applied to study the pyramid are all pieces of a much larger puzzle. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the true nature of the Great Pyramid and its connection to humanity's destiny. In the end, the Great Pyramid of Giza stands as a timeless enigma, waiting for humanity to unlock its secrets. As we continue to explore and study this ancient wonder, we may one day come to realize that the pyramid is not just a relic of the past, but a key to our future. It is a reminder that our history is far more complex and interconnected than we could have ever imagined, and that the mysteries of the Great Pyramid are not just the mysteries of Egypt, but of humanity itself. Closing thought as we conclude our journey through the Great Pyramid's mysteries, let us remember that this pyramid is more than just a structure. It is a testament to the wisdom of the ancients, a bridge between the past and the future, and a symbol of humanity's search for truth, meaning, and connection to the cosmos. The secrets it holds may not be fully unlocked yet, but as we continue to explore and understand, we might one day find that the Great Pyramid is, indeed, the key to unlocking the ancient knowledge and wisdom that lies at the heart of our human heritage. Conclusion of section. The Great Pyramid of Giza holds many secrets, and as modern technologies and research continue to unfold its mysteries, we move closer to understanding its true purpose and significance. Whether it was built as a tomb, a cosmic tool, or a spiritual monument, the pyramid remains a timeless key, a symbol of humanity's ancient past and a gateway to unlocking the truths of our origins and destiny. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the mysteries of the Great Pyramid of Giza. There's much more to explore, and as new technologies and discoveries unfold, the story of this ancient wonder is far from finished. Stay tuned for more insights into the world's ancient secrets and hidden truths. Until next time, keep seeking the unknown.